And greetings, good people. As you can see, this is once another update. Something a little strange may be going on. Actually, no, not really. I just came to sort of say why I haven't been doing Onimusha on every single day. And the reason for that is the internet. Well, actually, there's more than Onimusha, but yes. And it's because I haven't been able to upload because the internet's just downright evil to me all the time. I haven't been able to put Final Fantasy up. But I still have been playing it. So yes, I actually have a backlog of Final Fantasy to go up at the moment. And so yeah, that'll be going up soon after Onimusha. But the main thing is, or what I call the main thing because I'm super happy about this, is I've got where I'm living at the moment, we've got new internet coming. And my upload is gonna more than triple. And my download is gonna triple, I believe, as well, I think. So yeah, uploading really isn't going to be a problem. I'm not going to get capped for uploading anymore. Meaning, because if I upload more than, I think it was 2 gig, I would get capped. So to upload like the 3 Onimusha episodes in one day that I normally would actually kill the internet for the rest of the day. So I could only do it on particular days at certain times. So I'm not going to interfere with other people, is why it came on at random and whatnot. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. But after much due consideration on my personal part, I plan to be getting a capture card for streaming and doing LPs and whatnot, but I'm a little confused with one thing at the moment. This may be a question you can answer, maybe not. I'm just wondering, if I use component cables, that's the RGB cables, and then the red and white for audio, or the 5.1 surround sound audio cable, the digital audio, that was the one. If I put them into, say, a box, I've seen several and whatnot, can I, and then convert it to HDMI? I know it's possible because they're all out there. Will the HDCP that's on the for the PS3, will that continue through the box or will it get removed? Because I don't really want to be going to get a capture card if I can't record all consoles on it and whatnot, because there's a particular one I'd really, really like. But if HDCP continues on the PS3 through the actual connection and whatnot, because there's 2 cards I can get basically. One that allows me to record from component and HDMI, and one that allows me to record via HDMI, but also gives me a pass-through so I can go into my TV. And the one with the pass-through means, one, I won't get any latency myself when I'm playing on my TV, so I can actually play the games that I want to play without lag, and so on and so forth. As well as that also has onboard H.264 encoding, so it actually takes the pressure off my computer. But still, the only question I need to know, this decides what card I get, if you guys can tell me at all, does going from component to HDMI remove the HDCP? I hope I'm actually saying that right. But yeah, and oh yeah, I've said this earlier with the Final Fantasy. I think I've got one more episode done with all the editing and the fanciness, but then it got to a point of where I could not continue it because I haven't had the time, because it was saying for the half an hour to an hour's worth of footage, it was taking me anything up to 4 hours to do all the editing on, and then because of all the editing meant my render time went up, meaning it would go from say an hour to render it and whatnot, to that's without any editing, then that would turn to 4 hours worth of editing, would then say 3 to 4 hours worth of rendering, and I could do 1 episode a day and nothing else, and it was taking up a lot of time. And because of the way the internet's been going and whatnot, the two things together, I said, screw it, I'm gonna reduce the actual size of the video by not doing all the editing. So my actual videos for Final Fantasy IX have been reduced, but then the problem with the internet got worse, so I could still only upload one thing at a time on particular days without killing the internet. So I just stuck with Onimusha, and I'm sticking with that one for the moment. So when Onimusha is done, Final Fantasy IX will be uploaded. With Onimusha, I'm actually thinking of as like a hooray for a new internet. I'm thinking of basically recording a load and uploading a load in one go. So you're gonna get like I could possibly say like another 10 or 20 videos and whatnot, depending how long it takes me to finish, and actually get to the end and upload all of it in one go when the new internet comes. That would be awesome. And because of that, I have been noticing that a lot of people haven't realised that I actually have put up more than one video. For some reason, when they go onto my channel, or they seem to watch my new video, and I'm guessing in subscriptions, I've seen it on mine, of sort of the newest video is the only one that's shown that I've uploaded, and I don't see the others if there's been a lot of uploads by a lot of subscriptions. So I actually have a Facebook and Twitter, and I'm going to put them in the links below, and on there, every time I upload an episode or a video, it will get posted on there. I think I have a Google Plus account as well. I'm not too sure on that one. I'll have to check that. If it is, that'll also be in the comments. But yeah, so if you want to keep track of my uploads and literally what I get up to on YouTube, I sometimes use Twitter. I don't really use Twitter. It's a confusing situation, but yes. Because I will most probably end up using Twitter more if people start following me. I think I have 3 followers at the moment. It's crazy. And one of them's actually my girlfriend, so yeah, not going too well. And so yeah, you can check my videos and see what I'm up to, basically. Because everything I do on YouTube seems to be put up on there. It's rather creepy that everyone can stalk what I do on YouTube now. And is there anything else? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I can wait on those questions until I actually get the capture card. That isn't going to be for a while. Yes, I'm leaving an air of mystery about. Other games that I'm going to get onto after Final Fantasy IX, because that's after Onimusha, is the possibilities are Onimusha 4, God of War games, because I'm still intrigued by them. Because I've been doing Onimusha that got me into the action sort of stuff, and I want to do number 4. Because I like number 3. And then God of War was like a progression in my head because it seems the same sort of action. Never played them yet though myself. And possibly God Hand just for a bit of crazy fun and stupidity. And possibly some of the SSX games. But until I get the capture card, I can't do anything of the newer consoles. I can do up to the PS2 era. Because it's like I've got the... why is that? The Last Story on the Wii, but the Dolphin emulator on my computer, even though it is a monster, the Dolphin emulator only uses a certain amount of power and you can't get it to use more, so I can't get it to run at a decent speed. I think 25 frames a second is the best I can get, or is the lowest it will drop to, and whatnot, and when it does, it really annoys me. So my response is, I'm not wanting to do that. So if I get a capture card and I can go from component to HD without the HDCP, then I can actually do Wii stuff and whatnot on my capture card, because it'll only accept HDMI. That is the one problem. The one I really want will only accept HDMI. That's the one major problem that I have, and why I want to be able to convert from component to HDMI without the HDCP that's on the PS3 that stops you from actually recording. So if I can make sure that's not going to be there on the PS3, then I can make sure it's not going to be there on any other console. Because I don't know if the Xbox 360 Slim has it. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. Because I've heard rumours that it has it on Netflix and some other stuff, but I don't know if it does it on games, so I'm not too sure. So if I can bypass it that way, I'll be perfectly fine. But I have been told by the company that make the card that you can record 360 games. It's perfectly fine, but you can't do PS3 because of HDCP. So yeah, not much I can do about that. But hopefully I can sort that with the converter box. And I believe that's everything. So yes, thank you very much for listening to me babble on what's going on with me recently. And I will see you in the next video, I suppose. Yes, I suppose so.